sports, anime,
media entertainment.
The whole world, look around you. Look at this. We created this.
Welcome back. This is the same convo with the same hosts, Kenny, Carlil, and Bomba. And if you haven't noticed, we got some special guests. You might remember Bradley from a previous episode, but Bradley's brought a new guest today, NOAH BANX, a promising up-and-coming artist.
Yes, sir.
NOAH.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Thank y'all for having me on.
No, hey, thank you for being here. Glad to have you.
Yeah, man.
All right, so this is the NB segment. So, we're about to just get to know you, talk about, just when you were younger to now, your journey to music, all that. All right, so I want to start with, how old are you?
I'm 20. I just turned 24.
Just turned 24. All right.
Big Kobe year, yes, sir.
Kobe year. When was your birthday?
July 21st.
Happy belated, my boy.
Happy belated.
Hate it.
All right, so let's talk about it. What got you inspired to start doing music, bro? Like, where'd this come from?
Man, I don't know. I like it started when I was in high school. I really wasn't introduced into rap until one of my good buddies just showed me Joey Badass and showed me Acid Rap by Chance. And when I heard Acid Rap by Chance, it just sparked something. I don't know what it was. And then I just started listening to everything. Like, I was like, okay, all the related artists, I just started listening. And then it actually started with, there was this other rapper, shout out AD, The Future, from where I'm from, The Future. It's my boy. We started doing diss tracks versus each other. He had dissed somebody, and like we had jokingly made some tracks, and I never really did it before, and I made one, and that was it. Everybody was kind of hyping it up, and they're like, "Oh, damn, like you kind of got it, bro." And I was like, I think I could actually really do this. So it was just a love for music, just finding a love for just hip hop in general.
Okay, so and where are you from?
I'm from a small town called Simsport. It's in Louisiana.
Okay.
Population probably about 1,500. Like, it's tiny.
So how'd you meet Bradley here?
I don't even know, bro. I don't even remember.
When y'all want to tell a story, you know how y'all linked up.
I got you.
Yeah.
So I met NOAH at one of our events, actually. So we have a series called Battle of the Bars. And it's like a one-day American Idol. Like, we brought out 35 artists across 12 different states, put them on stage, and they just went song for song, just elimination style, crowd votes from their phones. And I remember I had, like I said, we had 30 plus artists, 29 plus of them were Black. And then there was NOAH. Just in the crowd. And man, this man started walking up to the stage in his white Vans and Levi's. And I seen the crowd just like, man, what the fuck is this? So I was like, hold on. Let me give my man a fighting chance. So I grabbed the mic, I was emceeing, and I was like, next, we got coming to the stage, the coldest white boy in the entire competition. Like, y'all take notes. And everybody started turning around like, hold on. And I said, he's also the only white boy. NOAH BANX, everybody. And this man hopped on the stage and he said, hold on, Battle of the Bars. He said, I thought this was the country club. he said, I thought this was karaoke at a country club. And well, I tried anyways. DJ, drop that shit. And the whole crowd, if they weren't paying attention before, they were paying attention as soon as he started rapping. And man, it was crowd voted. So a lot of artists who came out with big crowds, they had a competitive advantage, but BANX came out all the way up from South Carolina with maybe 2 people tops and took third place out of 35 artists. So he did his thing and we quickly started conversations after that.
Full on 8 Mile.
Yes,
Yeah, he's
sir.
blowing up my phone. Boy,
Right.
blowing up. No, but for real, no, I was joking. Like, obviously, I remember that.
Yeah.
And it was all a blessing, dude. Like, how it worked out is crazy because I mean, I've been sitting on music for a while. That like all the songs I performed, I've been sitting on for a little while. And something just like I don't know what happened. Something sparked in me, and I started looking for shows online.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd found a show in Atlanta, and I started doing shows in Atlanta, and that's where it kind of started. I started getting the feel for the stage, and just feeling everybody feel my music was an insane feeling that I needed. I needed to feel that to kind of bring me back up. And then I got a message from some guy on the Bumble business side. You got to make sure to specify this is Bumble business, okay? All right.
Looking at you, son. Is that what you mean?
Yeah. But no, and he told me he had sent me the flyer for a Battle of the Bars, and I was like, I mean, I don't have shit going on. I don't see why not. I'm down to drive. After I got that feeling from the first shows, I wanted to start doing it because I realized how critical the networking was and actually pushing it out there. You can't just sit here and make stuff. You can't just have good music. There's thousands of artists out there with good music, but you got to push it out there and let your stuff be heard. And I did this, and it was a blessing, dude. He reached out to me after that, and I mean, we just started working.
That's a hell of a story, bro. So what song did you do at Battle of the Bars?
I opened up with Brown Filter. Yeah, I like that one.
Oh yeah. Brown Filter, that's tough. That's tough.
You got to the end of the song and said that's enough. I'm like, no. Keep
Yeah. Hey, just cut it off. Yeah, but no, I opened up with that because that's gonna catch everybody's attention right off the bat. It's just.
Hey, I'm glad you brought up Brown Filter though. So let's talk about that. Hey man, we just listened to that today, all three of us.
Thanks.
It's tough, bro. It's heat. So I just want to talk about one of the lines you said. You said, "When I was younger, no hunger, but far from luxury living." So let's talk about that. Can you talk a little bit about your childhood, how you was brought up?
Yeah, dude. I mean, all around when I was coming up, like in elementary school, we lived in a trailer behind a church in the actual town of where I'm from, Simsport. And that's we were kind of a little bit in the ghetto side of it, and you know, that's where we lived. But we lived good though. My mom always worked hard to make sure. My mom and my dad worked hard to make sure that we, didn't, go through the struggles that they did younger. So that's what I mean. I never really struggled for hunger. I always had things that I wanted.
That's real. That's real.
To a certain extent,
So you're 24. What else do you do other than rap? What you doing now?
You mean like work wise?
Yeah.
Well, I have a degree in electronics engineering.
Oh.
Okay. So that's my side gig. That's what's going on.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my day-to-day job is I sit at a desk all day. So I mean, it's still I love it, dude.
Yeah.
Here, look, I got a follow-up question on Brown Filter for real. So at the beginning, you was kind of talking about everybody kind of doubting you, talking about the way you rap and stuff like that. So would you say, like, since you started doing music, do you feel like you got a lot of haters, that you got to prove wrong?
Nah, no, I would say honestly, it's an image thing, because I don't look like I rap, so that's what it is, With this haircut, they not expecting me to rap, but again, and it's also an advantage at the same time because that shit's gonna pop even harder because they really not expecting it. And like Bradley said, if they wasn't listening then, they listening now.
Yeah.
And it's simple as that. It's simple as that.
You've got some fans now. What we heard was tough, man. It's tough.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
And let me tell you, man, not only is Noah a white boy, Noah is the whitest of white boys. Like, the whitest. Like, when we first started working together, I had so many people trying to tell me, like, how to construe Noah's image. Like, they're like, bro, he need to get tattoos and you need to take him shopping. He need to go put on the designer jeans and Man, this man Noah goes on stage in $65 Vans every fucking time and rocks the stage. Like, this man is from Louisiana with a comb over, and I don't think he owns anything other than white Vans and Levi's, man. Like, he epitome of a white boy.
I would like to say these are Nike Blazers.
I knew
Damn, Daniel.
Let them know. Say respect the drip.
those definitely had to be a birthday gift, and I know they were because this man has on Nike shoes with an Adidas shirt. So I just know.
I was about to say. The worst part is I just realized I pulled them up. I shouldn't have did it because I got the Adidas shirt. Now you know. now you know.
Hey, be you, bro. Don't let nobody change it. Be you, bro.
No,
So you said you work on the side. So would you say rap is more of a hobby or is it a passion now? You say you kind of fell into this type of thing. So is it become a hobby or is it a passion?
Oh, dude, no, 100%. It is a passion. Once I actually found my love for it, it blew me away once I started digging and just started listening to Kendrick and started connecting to just music and views I had never heard before. It blew me away. And it oddly enough, it connects with you somehow, even though it's about a completely different situation, which is that's why I love it so much.
So I've heard you mention Kendrick. I heard you mention
I was about to go on the same route. Yeah.
Joey Badass a little earlier. So as far as like, you know, because this is a passion for you, the way you do your music, are those people that you try to model after, or are you trying to kind of create your own sound? You feel me?
Well, I mean, no thought is really unique. All right, we all taken from somebody before us. We basing everything off of a standard that was built before us. My goal is to take all of my influences and melt it into something that is uniquely me, and push it with my story. Like just so I build a story that Kendrick or Joey did, displaying their life for us. You know, I want to do the same thing, and you know, I also want to make some bops too. I want to do it all.
That's real.
It's all experimental. It's in an experimental phase all the time, but I have like a fixation on like certain type of beats like Brown Filter and things like that. But I do try to
beats is tough, yeah. Beats is tough.
Like that cool like bars, like boom bap type style, like that BPM. But I like to experiment and just see if I can actually find something that really is unique to me.
Yeah, so we was listening to music. We all agreed that Brown Filter, Going Live, and To the End, hard, bro. I got those at EP, bro. And speaking of To the End, you had one line that said had to hit her raw when she said she loves Sosa. So was that a Chief Keef reference right there?
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, sir. I'm from Chicago, bro. Chief Keef is one of the goats for me. I'm not gonna do that to you.
The GOAT, dude. Hey, I don't know who he just dropped a song with. That dude sounds clearer than ever. Like he must be sober now, right? I'm assuming. Because he doesn't look 79 anymore. He looks so
money. He eating good now. He's not in Chicago on the stroke. He's eating good lately. So we were talking about names of other rappers that you like, you got influence from, but now we need a top 5. Who are your top 5 favorite artists? You just got into the rap game, or like fairly recent, I guess. Like all of us, we were raised on rap. So with just getting introduced to rap music in high school, who are your top 5 all time?
Right now, or when I was in high school? I kind of you kind of cut out a little bit.
I said right now.
Right now.
Top 5.
They don't have to be active right now, but just who are your top 5 right as of now that you like of all time?
Yeah. That's got to be the hardest question to answer of all time.
Yeah. Right. It's not easy. It's meant for the hard ones.
God damn, dude. I feel like J. Cole and Kendrick are on the same level for me.
Almost. That's a good answer.
I can go into either one of those, and then I'm like, okay, Kendrick's better than Cole, and then I go to Cole, and I'm like, all right, I don't know, because it feels more relatable, but it's still there. Like the quality and just the lyrical content is there. But Kanye is the GOAT. I will say, as far as artists, as far as making songs, Kanye is a GOAT and can still spit. And can still spit.
You got a Kanye fan. It's funny you mentioned this
That's a
because
respectable
a few episodes ago we did verses, and I said Kanye versus Lil Wayne would be a good versus matchup. And these two guys,
Whoa.
right, we're saying no, there's no contest between him and Lil Wayne. So it's
wait, as in they saying Lil Wayne is better than Kanye?
Yeah, like they said Lil Wayne is better by far. Like it's not even close.
We did not say there was no context.
That's
All right.
But
Okay, give me the context then.
no, like there is a contest between the two of them.
Oh,
Like,
a contest. Oh, okay, I got you.
yeah, they're both super.
All right.
But yeah,
I would say
Lil Wayne is goated, the greatest.
who?
It's not a conversation.
Who you said?
Lil Wayne is the greatest.
Look, I would say Kanye has way more better albums, like concise albums than Lil Wayne. However, Wayne is one of the GOATs and still is spitting like to an insane degree.
I gotta ask this: how much do you actually know about Lil Wayne?
What do you mean? Like the fact that he's from
You
Little
said no. You said Kanye has more albums, but he has more better albums than Lil Wayne.
Yes.
Are you including mixtapes in this synopsis, or is it just albums?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I would say even with all the Sorry Before the Waves, all of them. Yeah, I'd say because that's all remixes of other songs, dude. Ain't Job. What are we talking about right here?
I mean, that's valid. That is, he does remix songs a lot. He does do that. That's a valid point.
Look, that bitch goes. They all go. But sit down and listen to a Kanye album. The artists he brings together, the production he puts together is just unlike anything else. That's like musical artists. I guess you did ask me who's the best rappers, but I put Kanye.
No, give me artists. Give me artists. Let's not just do rap. Let's do artists, because not all rappers are artists. If you get what I'm saying.
Actually, no. Let me scratch my whole list. I'm gonna tell you my top 5 favorite rappers. Okay, you ready? All right. Eminem, MGK, Mac Miller, and
Jack Harlow and
Harlow, Jack Harlow.
Macklemore.
Yeah.
This man just gentrified right in front of us. Did we just watch rap get gentrified right in front of us? That is crazy.
He said Iggy Azalea, honorable mention.
Iggy Azalea, yeah, dude. She killed that freestyle. That dude on the radio was tripping.
He said if you're gonna go throwback, Vanilla Ice.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look. Goat, dude. Goat. That's where I got the haircut inspiration, actually. So
yeah.
funny.
So let's rewind the clock a little bit. What was your first song?
What was my first song that I ever made?
First song.
Like actually on streaming platforms, or just like first song I ever
Not the first time you put pen to paper, I'm about to write a song.
First song I ever made was with a dude I was working with y'all know what Piggly Wiggly is?
Yes.
All right. So that was my first job. I was a bag boy at Piggly Wiggly. And this dude, Deontay, I worked with, me and him wrote a song together, and we recorded it on my like shitty little Apple headphones, and we just recorded it in there. And that's the first song I ever made. I don't even remember. We didn't even have a name for it.
Hey,
is it on SoundCloud?
What is a Piggly
Not on SoundCloud. You cannot find it. I will not send it to you.
Piggly Wiggly is like a little grocery store type, like little mom
Yeah.
and pop shop.
Bamba,
yeah.
you ain't never heard of a Piggly Wiggly?
He's from Senegal. He's from Senegal. They don't got Piggly Wigglies there.
Okay, my fault.
Hey, but before you go to, I got a question.
None of the light letters work on the front of that Piggly Wiggly where I'm from. None of them. It says Glee. I think that's it. Just GLY.
All right, so I don't mean to be jumping around, but I got one last question that kind of relates to what we said earlier. If you can get a feature for one artist, any artist, who would you pick and why?
It's a good question.
I would, man. Do I want to? I don't want to just like keep going over it, but dude, I can name can I do like a top 3?
Yeah.
No, actually, let me change the subject. Let me change.
All right.
Let me change the question. If you could have an artist feature on one of like Till the End, Going Live, or Brown Filter, name one artist for each song.
That's a good question. I like that. That's a good way to phrase. Yeah. So you do this, huh?
There's different flows on each one of those songs. So I have a good idea who would sound good on each one of those.
Let me all right. It's gonna throw up. Put Lil Baby on Going Live right now. Put him on that.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
Bradley don't like that, but I can see the rage in his eyes.
behind the shades.
Put Cole on Brown Filter.
I knew it.
Let me see what let me see if we can do something with that. You know, I don't know if he can, but let me see if we can do something.
I'm not gonna lie. What was I think it's Till the End. Till the End. Have you heard Snow on the Bluff by J. Cole?
Yes, sir.
Till the End kind of sounds like the sample Snow on the Bluff at the end, on the back of it.
I don't know who would go until the end though. I don't know.
Drake. We putting Drake on Till the End.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking personally.
I would take a dude. People shit on Drake. It blows my mind. It blows my mind, dude.
Drake has the LeBron syndrome. He's hated for being too good. Like
Exactly.
It's true.
That's all it is.
They just mad that he keeps making hits and they like it.
Yeah.
And I get them residuals. We need to get that money.
So
Actually,
I have
Drake on all 4 of them. Fuck it. Put Drake on all 4.
Yeah.
I have a final question, but I'm gonna say that Bradley wants us to do a live reaction to some snippets. So let's get into that right now.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
Dude, I'm excited.
Go to clip, Carlil.
Okay. Back on it, featuring Isaac. That's the first snippet we're gonna play. Hold on, let me mute myself.
Unmute your
I'm back on this shit like the nut on my bitch, it just be like it owe me. Can't put a tag on my shit, it's so priceless, I can't find a rack that'll hold it. They just been asking like when you gon' drop it, I tell them just wait, it's in motion. Been handling business and scam from these bitches, been watching, I'm finally focused. 9 to 5 ain't working out, I ain't fucking with the bag on the whole route. Most of my homies, they gone now. All of my liquor been pulled out. I ain't worried about shit when it's cold out. All of y'all souls been sold out. I've been running this shit like slow down. I've been running this shit like slow down. Whoa.
Who is that guy in the mix? It's me. I told that bitch start testing me. I want you God to talk to me. I don't need no fucking therapy. The boys on the sides are fans to me. Been too up, I need some sleep. Remember them days at Chuck E. Cheese? I told my mama I'd get some cheese. Cheddar, been in the kind, I feel like we're better. Been on top, just chat the header. Look at the seats, you know they leather. Yeah.
Yo, it's all freestyle shit. You know we back. NOAH BANX.
All right, hold on. Push pause. Three things I gotta say. First, hi-hats are going crazy. 2, where does your accent go when you be rapping, bro? Is that you?
That's crazy.
It don't even sound like you, bro.
I'm tapped in. I'm channeling somebody. I don't know. It's not me. I don't know what's going on because it completely disappears.
Same guy, but a different beast. I feel it.
Yeah.
Hey, and last thing that was tough. I ain't gonna lie.
That's the real NOAH BANX.
The flow switch up had that. Yeah, that had it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Hey, and shout out my boy Isaac Pluer for doing his thing on that feature, man. It's still a lot to come.
Wait, who's that?
Something that I found on Craigslist.
Yeah.
I gave him $3 and a half-eaten McChicken, and he hopped on the song. So
not a half-eaten McChicken. You foul.
That dude stayed. He was like, man, let me get a cigarette. I was like, come on, dude.
Man,
I just gave you a pack.
I'm weak.
Oh, I'm like, come on, dude.
Go ahead and run it, Carlu.
I gotta stop fucking smoking, man. Shit. Cigarettes, not blunts. I don't do that. Yeah. Bitch, I've been rolling, mind overloaded. I need another beat like I'm in Olsen. My bitch is shooting, she shot at the Oakland. They riding the wave, I created the ocean. Can't split it up, I ain't fucking with Moses. Had to split up, she was getting too nosy. Pinot Noir sitting right in my coaster. As far as this goes, I be doing the Moses, bitch. And you know how it goes. Once you get money, your neck get on froze. All of that hate started coming in boats. Not about to stop till I'm covering foes, bitch. And you know how it goes. Rhyming with Tony's, that's still how it goes. I used to worry my bank would get frozen. A national player, they hope they get chose, bitch.
Hey, yo. Hey. Look.
What's wrong with it, bro?
Nah, you up next. That's all I gotta say. You up next.
Hey, Noah. When you get signed, don't forget about this interview, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I won't, bro. This is the first one right here.
He's already signed Afterpartyent. If you don't know, no.
There you go. There it is.
Hey.
There it is.
So yeah,
Hey, it's a historic interview right here, though, bro.
Hey, I appreciate you coming to talk with us, bro. But final question. This is the same convo, so you cannot leave here. Do you follow sports?
I don't.
Do you watch anime?
I don't.
Bradley, what the hell?
Guy, he just makes good music.
Yeah, let the light go off.
Since we can't get a question on that, can I answer one last question before we leave?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Because I want to take off from what Bradley says. At one point, people were saying that he had to take you shopping, get some tattoos on you, and kind of change you, I feel like, to a certain image we expect to see you as in this game. What made you want to hold on to that authenticity? That because I understand like the inspiration and everything, but what made you want to hold on to NOAH BANX, who you've been to this point?
That's just always how I've been or how I've tried to be. I've been fighting with it for a long time. Just I really don't want to put on anything else other than myself. That's just, I feel like that's the best way to go about life, is keeping it 100 with everybody and really just like being you. This is it. This is who I am. I fully accept it.
Yeah,
That's all it is, dude.
I like that.
Brody, you're great. I
don't want to be somebody else. I don't want to be. There's nobody. This is it. I'm the only one of me.
The real NOAH BANX.
Shout out to real NOAH BANX on Instagram. Go listen to him up on YouTube, with SoundCloud, Apple Music, all that. Go tune in. See, he's up there. He's up in next.
Yes, sir. Hey, and Google me, bitch.
Hey, Google
me, bitch. You can.
Before we wrap it up, I know at the beginning, Bradley said he had an announcement. So go ahead.
Yes, sir. So, like I said before, if you don't know, Afterparty Charlotte, Afterpartyent is the biggest everything, the biggest, you know what I'm saying, event promotion, biggest up and coming label, biggest everything, man. But we're taking a lot of what we're about and we're putting it on paper. So I actually partnered up with a company out of Charlotte, Blue Shades Publishing. And Afterparty and Blue Shades will be coming out with magazines coming very soon. That is going to feature a lot of talent in and out of Charlotte. A lot of people that are giving back to the community, a lot of influential people. And our first edition is also going to feature this really dope podcast. One of the dudes that is on the podcast lives out in Texas. I think they all went to school in Kentucky. I can't remember what the name, same convo, something like that. I don't know, but they're gonna have a page in the first edition of the magazine. That's all I know.
Hey, yo.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's been a pleasure, man. Another pleasure, another great interview. And we hope to have you guys come through soon.
Hey, man, Bradley, hey, we appreciate that, bro. And also congratulations for that partnership, because that's
big congrats, my boy.
But like, we appreciate you for featuring us on that. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts. That's big. That's big time.
That's love. That's love. Let me take you out to dinner and give you a half-eaten McChicken.
All right, the second combo is now getting half a page. In
Crazy.
But that has been the media entertainment segment with Bradley, Noah Banks, and your same host. We'll see y'all again soon.
I appreciate it, y'all.
Appreciate y'all, man.